Hi! So, what am I doing here today? Well, I'm going to talk about what I've learned for the last few days. Lucy's been home for 2 nights now, so we're trying to put a little change to the bedroom, make it work better. First thing I'll talk about here is the routine that Linda and I have set up and the division of responsibilities. What Linda and I do is Linda sleeps in the bedroom, and I actually sleep here in Lucy's room in the extra bed. And what we do is I sleep here at night, and as soon as Lucy wakes up, or after 3 hours when Lucy needs to have milk, my alarm goes off, or I wake up to crying, and either I soothe Lucy if it's not quite milking time, or if she's unconsolable, I leave Lucy in the bed, go down, get Linda, tell her it's milking time or breastfeeding time. Linda sets up next door in her office where she has a nice little milk area to breastfeed Lucy. And then before I take Lucy over to be breastfed, I check her diaper, see if she needs to be changed. If she needs to be changed, I do that. And then hand her over to Linda. Linda breastfeed for anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour. During that time, I go back to sleep, get a few hours sleep, or not, a couple minutes sleep. And if Lucy's still awake afterwards, Linda goes back to bed. I console Lucy, and then Lucy goes to sleep. We found this worked out really well because diaper changing and soothing and stuff takes time, and then Linda has to dedicate a certain amount of hours to just breastfeeding throughout the night, since Lucy will wake up at minimum every 3 hours. One thing I'm going to change up here though is what has happened is when I'm sleeping at night and need to soothe Lucy, my hand can't quite reach the crib, so we're trying to reorganize the bedroom here so I can just reach from the bed over to the crib. Now, I recognize and know that you're not supposed to leave crib next to windows, but this little monitor here also has a thermometer, and I've been monitoring the last 2 nights, and the temperature hasn't actually fluctuated more than a degree over the course of the night. We have really good quality double pane windows here, you actually can't even feel the temperature difference between the two, unlike in some older homes or different lower quality windows. So I'm not too concerned about putting Lucy's bed next to the window, as if it was a different window or a different house, I'd be a little bit more concerned. So anyways, my plan will be have Lucy down. Since she's very small, she can sleep actually this way. So I'll have Lucy right here in the bed, and even though it's pretty small bars, just put my hand in there to console her. So we'll see how that goes, and probably by the next video, I'll be able to comment whether or not it worked or not. What else can I say about lessons learned the past few days? Let me think. Also learned in the last few days that if your wife is breastfeeding, do not touch her nipples. You might have been able to do that before she was breastfeeding, before the baby came, but they get really, really sore, and don't forget that because it really hurts. I felt quite terrible. I was just in the habit from before. Anyway, so another piece of advice there. What else have I learned in the last few days? Oh, changing area. So I'll see if I can angle that down to the changing area there. Or I'll just hold the camera here. So here's our lovely changing area. And I thought this was pretty key to have this established pretty good. Because first of all, you don't want to be having the baby here and then having to, leave the baby. You're not supposed to leave the baby up here by yourself. So what I do is when the baby needs to be changed or it's crying and it's expecting to be changed, I have over here, and before I do anything else, I take usually one of these cloths. These ones I wet before, but baby didn't need to be changed, so I just left them here to dry. But we have cloths. We have a whole bunch more in the bathroom. I go over, I wet those in nice warm water, have them here ready just in case. We have diapers right here, Vaseline right here, and wipes if we need them. I prefer the washcloths just because they wipe it off a little bit better, and then you can do a final wipe with these wipes here. What else do we have here? We have little changes of blankets up here, and if I'm going to do a change of clothes, I'll just take clothes from the dresser and pre-place them over here to change her. Also right next to us here we have the little diaper disposal area. This is a Genie 2. Works alright. You just put the diaper in there and it keeps the smell from coming out. Not that diapers are smelling too bad at this point, but apparently it does afterwards. So then I'll change Lucy right here. Works out really good. And then once I have everything together, I can hand Lucy off to Linda in the room next door. And then come back here, clean my hands, and clean up the rest of the dirty diapers and the cloths and stuff, and throw it in the laundry basket. So it's all about planning ahead. So that's pretty much all I have for first few days of ice. Seems to work out all right. You're gonna be more tired, and your schedule's always going to change. But so far, the division of work has worked out very well between Linda and I. So hopefully we can keep that up. Anyways, so see you guys next few days. Next time I do another video. See ya.